morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn the continuation of the previous class. What we have learned in the previous class? Yes, operations. What are the operations that we have learned? There are 4 types of operations. What are they? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. These are the 4 types of operations that we have learned in the previous class, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Now, in last class, we had discussed about the addition and the subtraction. I hope all have understood that. Is it clear for everyone? Yes. Okay. Now, today we are going to learn multiplication and also the division. Okay. First we can see the multiplication. So, you have to learn the multiplication clearly. Okay. You have to know the multiplication table. So, if we learn the multiplication table, it can be easy for solving the problems. Okay. Shall we start? Yes. Okay. So, multiplication. You already learned the multiplication in the previous standard itself, isn't it? You all know to add, you all know to subtract, multiply and to divide. These are all we studied in the 5th standard itself, isn't it? Yes. So, next one, multiplication. So, we are learning the multiplication for the large numbers. Okay. So, I am writing 2, 3, 4, 8 into 42. Okay. First, we have to multiply 2 with these 4 numbers. Okay. First we have to take number 2. Then we have to multiply these 4 numbers. Then next step is 4. We have to multiply the 4 with these 4 numbers. Okay. Yes. Now 8 twos are 16. So we are writing 6. Then remaining 1. So 8 into 2 is equal to 16. Writing 6. 1 remaining. 4 twos are 8. So 8 plus remaining 1. 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. Okay. Next step. 3 twos are 6. 2 twos are 4. Yes. Okay. We got the answer for multiplying by 2. Next we are going to multiply with 4. So 8 fours are 32. Remaining 3. Next 4 fours are 16. So 4 fours are 16. 16 plus 3. Yes, 19. So remaining 1. 4 threes are 12. So 12 we are writing 2. We have to add this 1, isn't it? Yes. So 4 threes are 12. 12 plus 1 is equal to 13. So we have to write 3 here. Then we have to write the remaining 1. Then 4 twos are 8. 8 plus 1, 9. Okay. Now, why we have started the number 2 from here? Why we didn't write here? Because 4 is in the tens place. Which is the place? Tens. So, we have to start the number from the tens place. Okay. 2 is in ones place. So, we started 6 as answer from the ones place itself. But 4 is in tens place. So we should multiply and write the answer from the tens place. Okay. Now these two numbers should be added. Okay. These two numbers should be added. Then you all know to add. In previous class we have learned the addition. So first you have to write the ones place. There is no number, so we can write the 6 as the answer. Okay. Next 9 plus 2. Tell me the answer. 9 plus 2. 11. So 11. 1 here. 1 is remaining. Okay. Then 9 plus 6. 9 plus 6. What is the answer? 15. 15 plus 1? Yes, 16. So we have to write 6 here. Then we have to write the 1 as the remaining. Okay. Now 4 plus 3? 7. 7 plus 1? 8. So we have to write 8. Then there is no other number in the above of the number 9. Isn't it? Yes. So we can just write the number 9. Is it clear for everyone? Yes. So you all learn to multiply the numbers. Is it clear? Yes. Okay. Now, next we see the another one example. Okay. We can see the another one example. I am just writing the 3 numbers and 2 numbers. Okay. Just we have to learn. So, first which number should be multiplied? 2 into 7. So, first we have to multiply the 2 with these 3 numbers. Then next step, 3 should be multiplied with these 3 numbers. Okay. Then 7 twos are 14. So 4. Remaining 1. 4 twos are 8. 8 plus 1? 9. Then 1 twos are 2. Then next is 3. Isn't it? 2 is completed. The next one 3. 3 sevens are or 7 threes are. Yes, very good. 21. In which place you have to start? From which place you have to start? Yes, 7 threes are 21 because 3 is in the tens place. So we have to write in the tens place. Okay. So we have to start from tens place. So 21, 1, remaining 2. So 4 threes are 12. 12 plus 2, 14. So 4, remaining 1. 1 threes are 3. 3 plus 1, 4. So we have to write here. Now we can just write the 4 here. Then 9 plus 1 is 10. So 0, 1 remaining. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. The next one, only one number is there. So we have to just write that. Okay. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear? Yes. Okay. So you all learned the multiplication. Okay. Have you understood? Yes. Okay. Next we are going to see the division. How will we divide the numbers? Division. That is divide 55 divided by 5. Just we start from the simple numbers. Okay. We can just start from the simple numbers. So 55 divided by 5 is the number that I have taken. Okay. Let's see. First, we have to write the number inside. Then next one is outside. Okay. So first one, 55 is the biggest number, isn't it? So we have to write the biggest number inside and then 5 in the outside, smallest number. Okay. So 5. So we can take as individual numbers. First you take the number 5. Then you have to tell the multiplication table. When will the 5 will come in the multiplication table? Yes, 1 5s are 5. So we have to write 1 5s are 5. Isn't it? So 5 you have to subtract. Okay, in multiplication we added the numbers. In division we have to subtract. So it becomes 0. Then we have to write these numbers as down. So we are writing 5. Okay. Then remaining 5, 5. So same answer. So 1 5s are 5. 5 minus 5, 0. Okay. Is it clear? First, we have to write the biggest number inside. Then we have to write the smallest number outside. Okay. Then you have to see the multiplication table. Then we have to write the answer. Okay. This is the quotient. This is the quotient and this is the remainder. Okay. While we are having the questions, we will ask the questions. Write the quotient or find the quotient and the remainder of the following. Okay. You can have the different types of question. First one, you can write divide the following and then we can give the questions. Next one, multiply the following for the multiplication. So we have to see the difference. Okay. Then the another questions for the division, find the quotient and the remainder of the following. Okay. So you should not confuse with that. Okay. If you are having the question, find the quotient and the remainder for the following, then you have to divide the numbers that they are given. Okay. Is it clear for everyone? Yes. Okay. Let's see the other example. I hope all are understand. Okay. First one is 9693 divided by 3. So, which number should be right inside? Yes, 9693. So, 3. Okay. Then, we have to see the multiplication. When will we get the number 9 in the multiplication table of 3? When will we get, how will we get? Say the multiplication table of 3. So 1 3s are 3, 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9. So 3 3s are 9. So 9 minus 9, 0. Isn't it? Next step, 6. We have to write it down. Okay. So 6, 3. 1 3s are 3, 2 3s are 6. So 2 3s are 6, 0. Next number is 9. Then 3 3s are 9, 0. Next number is 3. Then 1 3s are 3. It becomes 0. Okay. Is it clear for everyone? Have you all clear? Okay. Okay, this is the question. So first, 4824 divided by 2. So first one is 2. So 2 2s are 4, 0. Then 8. Yes, 4. 4 2s are 8, 0. Next number is 2. So 1 2s are 2, 0. The next number is 4. So 2 2s are 4. Then it becomes 0. Okay. Or otherwise we can simply write it as 2 2s are 4. Then 4 2s are 8. 1 2s are 2. And 2 2s are 4. This becomes 0. Is it clear? Is it clear for everyone? This is only for the individual numbers, okay? While we are taking the individual numbers, we can do like this, okay? Is it clear about the multiplication and the division? Yes, okay. So, next one we can see in the next class we can learn the word problems in the multiplication and division. Okay? Is it clear? Okay. So, we can see in the next class. Okay. Thank you.